Hello everyone, how are you all doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for all the amazing support. I'm going to be talking about a very controversial topic. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about 5 reasons why I prefer cesarean section to vaginal delivery. I have experienced both deliveries, and I am talking from a place of knowledge, from a place of experience, and it's entirely my view, right? You don't have to agree with me, you don't have to, decide to go along with whatever I say, but it's my personal opinion and it's exactly how I feel. So let's get down to it. So the one reason why I prefer cesarean section to vaginal delivery is the pain, obviously, right? The labor pain. Guys, haven't gone through both delivery. My first was a vaginal delivery, and my second was giving birth to via cesarean section. Having gone through both, I would say that hmm, going through that pain, the labor pains for several hours, is no joke, guys. It's not a joke. So, if you want to skip that part, my dear, please stop here. Now, for my second delivery, right, which was a cesarean section, I actually went through labor pains, and in retrospect, I would have, you know, booked myself for for a CS before that time, like before getting down to the point where I went into labor and I had to have an emergency C-section. That's going for another day. But that pain is not here. And when you have children apart, when you have, children far apart, is even, more painful. So that's my experience anyway, because I had my first 8 years before I had my second. So it was, body don't change and all. Anyway, so that's number one. Number two reason why I prefer cesarean sections for vaginal delivery is that it's safer for the baby, right? At the end of the day, you want to do something that is safer for your child because, vaginal delivery, as much as it's the natural order of life and whatnot, it's not the safest. I'm not saying it's not safe for the child, but a lot of things could go wrong. Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of things could also go wrong with the cesarean section, but with vaginal delivery, I mean, both you as the mother and your baby, you're actually going through a lot, right? The baby's going through pains, trying to figure his way out to come out of this life, and then come out into this life. And you yourself, you're going through labor pains, you're trying to get the child out. So there are a lot of things that could go wrong, right? That's why a lot of doctors will be like, open your leg, you make sure you widen your leg very well so you don't press the baby's head, you don't do this, that, that, that. And some children in the process of coming out through um, the vagina, they might, experience one hiccup or the other. Number three is that when you have when you undergo cesarean section, you have a constant reminder about your birth journey. Why? Because there's this scar, right? Some people feel like scars are not good, they feel insecure about it. But for me, I feel like it's a constant reminder that I actually brought this child to life. Not that vaginal delivery you don't remember, but where's the scar? Right? Where's the scar? So for me, that scar is so important. Every day I see it, I'm like, this is something I went through. This is something I survived. This is something I did for my child and all that. So for me, As for no reason. For reason why I prefer cesarean section to vaginal delivery is the constant support and care you get after delivery. Now with vaginal delivery, everybody just feels like, oh yes, you went through that, you're strong, you can move around, you can take care of your baby. It's not an easy journey, right? And for me, when I had my first child through vaginal delivery, I actually had postpartum depression because I was like a mess. I was a mess, but people did not know. I was going through a lot. It was so difficult for me, a new mom, and blah blah blah. And you don't really get as much support. But when you undergo cesarean section, um, everybody understands that you just had a major surgery, so they cut you the slack, right? They are there to support. Everybody is pitching in because you cannot move around as much, you can't carry anything heavy. You have like a 6 week window to basically heal. So within that 6 weeks, there's no, I mean, the pressure is not as much because everybody understands that you are healing, blah, 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 you know. So everybody pitches in. Somebody comes to your house, the person's like, let her rest, so she just had tears. You know, that kind of thing. But with vaginal delivery, you are just going up and down. People don't actually understand that you need that support as well, right? It's a message to everyone as well that, I mean, giving birth, yes, you've gone through it, you've gone through the labor, you've given birth to the child, but you don't really get to rest. And that's why they usually say that when you give birth to the child, that's when the journey actually begins. There's no rest for you. So you're pregnant and you're thinking that by the time I give birth to this child, I will be free. I will rest. My dear, that's when work is just starting. Okay, so the last reason, which is the fifth reason why I prefer cesarean section to vaginal delivery, is because, and this one is vain, so don't look at me in some sort of way, but truth be told, reality is reality. Down there is still down there. If you know what I mean. When you give birth to a child vaginally, of course, down there is not the same anymore. And you basically have to go through a lot trying to heal down there. Do some things to get yourself healed, more or less. And truth be told, it's not the same, right? But when you go through CS, there's no down there. And particularly, I remember that, or now that I am thinking about it, I remember that, when I gave birth vaginally, it was so difficult for me to cook. They don't tell you these things, right? And the first time I tried to after giving birth, it was the most painful experience ever. So it's just like you're coming out of labor and all the stress of giving birth, then you are going into another phase. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not like for cesarean section, you wouldn't have to like heal. Of course, your wound has to heal, but and you may not like be able to stand properly and move around as much as you want to. But trust me, I still prefer that one to the other one. So, guys, these are the 5 reasons why I prefer cesarean section to vaginal delivery. Now, please note, these are my views, and your view might differ, which is fine, but these are my personal views, and I feel like I should, you know, let you guys know how I feel, what I think about it. But then again, whatever you decide to do, the process is valid, right? Whether you're giving birth to your child through, vaginally or through cesarean section, the process is valid. You're still an amazing mother. You're still a woman. Forget all the things they say about, oh, you didn't give birth like the Hebrew woman because you gave birth through CS. Don't let anybody put you down. Your decision is your decision. And the truth is, you need a great support system like, somebody who understands what you want, right? I will talk about my cesarean section or my fear story some other time, but it didn't start out as a cesarean section, right? But the truth is having a supportive partner that would help you through whatever process you decide to undergo is very important. Okay, so I hope you've learned one or two things from my story vibe, and please drop in the comment section if your views differ. I mean, I'd like to learn more from other people's experiences as well. And if you've not really had experience in this area, don't worry, the time will come, right? Everyone's looking for the fruit of the womb. I have you on heart. I pray for people generally because I have been there, right? So don't worry, the time will come. There shall be none barren in the land. You will smile just like I'm smiling now. You will smile very soon. Okay? So thank you so much for tuning in and for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to keep engaging, like, share, subscribe, comment. I'd really love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much and see you in my next video. Bye for now.